Oh, look, the kitten is back.
Ew.
You understand that we are not official, even here, beneath the cone of silence.
We can talk under the cone of silence.
The cone of silence. I am deeply concerned about the conference room.
What?
We need to blindfold you first. I hope you're ready, kitten. I promise not to take advantage.
Recently, there has been a string of murders in Arakeen. Find my investigator in the Imperial Consulate. He'll be thrilled to have the help.
Last we met, I was debating how best to make you scream. This killer is methodical, precise, and they won't stop until the job's done. There's a pattern to the victims. Find it, and you might catch them in the act.
Enter Benoit Blanc.
My name is Hercule Poirot, and I'm probably the greatest detective in the world.
I'm a consulting detective. The only one in the world that invented the job.
What does that mean?
Sir, who the
Damien Darkblood, Demon Detective.
Who are you?
Detective Richard Knight was just an ordinary cop until the night the mob gunned him down and left him for dead. That was the night he took the law into his own hands. That was the night he became Night Dick. What?
Start with the engineer, Austin Lathe. Lathe sticks to the back rooms. I stay here and wait for the results.
We? Who's we?
There is no we. We all know Master Lathe. Talk to Ugo.
Hello! Welcome to the Matador room. The room is on lockdown. A minor medical incident with a patron. I regret to inform you that the engineer has suffered the most conclusive of a health setbacks.
I swear, this is the worst possible time. I do not wish to speak. Kindly go away.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Let's get this over with. Unless you have some compelling evidence.
A poison snooper would be the most expedient method.
You may have the snooper.
I'm not in the proper state of mind. Meeting with a strange woman. A redhead. He met with her in a closed room for hours. He had a secret workshop in the Eastern Shield Wall.
Bad liquor, bad romance, and bad books. Class struggle, worker dignity. That sort of quaint filth.
Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the queries of both of you. There are two of you, yes? I jest. Oh, do lighten up. This isn't a funeral, it's a possible murder scene. Why, I should think you'd be the resident expert on poisons with your involvement in the farcical plot to assassinate me. He was a sad sack of wine, whereas I am rather fabulous.
Gay.
You've been to the workshop. You want answers? Go see Phaedra Vi.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I assume you found a trail to where she's hiding. You're headed into the deep desert.
What? That's a bingo!
You made those words up.
Report on the deep desert. Coincidentally, I have a seat at a banquet with Phaedra Vi, and several others listed on that manifest. I'll gather what I can there. You go back to Phaedra's apartment. That note might be our next key.
sweet old broad. I love you. Hey! Oh my God. She's dead.
Phaedra was part of a little cabal who collectively had a stash of treasure they took out of old Carthag before it blew. Last to live takes the pot.
You'll find I'm harder than most. Who are you? Well, I don't think you're gonna get much chatter out of them inside. They're all 3 drinks deep. Something they were hiding in the deep desert. See what the butler and the old hawk have to say.
I'm afraid I do not know of whom you speak. I certainly was not instructed to care.
One last kindness, dear. The servants die with the mistress. Kill them all. They'll spend my death pawing through jewelry and gossiping in the kitchen if you don't.
While you're at it, wave that fancy poison sniffer of yours around.
Oh joy, you've returned. Alas, nothing pains me more than being unable to do your job for you.
What's the charge? Supplying wine to a banquet? A decadent Arakeen banquet?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Luella Ramsby. She inquired about a particular vintage of wine, feigning expertise, but that woman wouldn't know Amontillado from sherry.
That means the last dead asshole is... Sub-prefectors.
There it is. Motive, opportunity, and means. Our assassin isn't merely killing. They're closing the book on Carthag. Then I must go. To catch a killer.
FBI, open up!
There's nothing here. The killer saw us coming. Now the trail is cold, and we're going to have to report our failure to Count Fenring. Stop! In spite of everything, the Master still wants you alive. To fulfill your mission, find the Fremen, wake the sleeper.
Tell me what happened in Arakeen. I like you, kitten, but this is a failure. The Count will not be pleased. I will confer with our employer and contact you when I have more information.
Can you meet me at the Seleucid Bowl in Arakeen? Same table as last time. I've always felt there was something special about you. Perhaps there is a way to figure out who you were. I have an idea. If I can sneak you into the archives beneath the residency, we can search for your bloodline.
Eri gave you this? You?
Emotional damage! 2,000 years later.
Tonight, my parents are holding a banquet, and Count Fenring and his lady are the guests of honor. I'll keep my parents focused on the party. You can sneak into the archives. That's it then. Make your way to the lower levels. The guards on the upper floors will probably just throw you out if they spot you. It gets trickier on the lower levels. You'll see. You need to stay out of sight. 10,000 years of studying. I used to carve answers into the tables to help me pass her tests. The symbols I used to carve are the order of the test.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Contained data is restricted. Decryption requires demonstrated comprehension of cultural vectors and myth-seeding protocols. You have spoken the illusions as we planted them. Missionaria records unlocked.
Kept you waiting, huh?
If I'd known you would get down here this fast, I'd have insulted the guild banker a lot sooner. Well, I calculate we have a couple of hours before someone comes looking for me. Let's go and find out who you are. Exciting. One thing you can say about the Bene Gesserit, they don't think the word forbidden applies to them. Spectacular, isn't it? Of course, I imagine the building matrix that they have at the chapter house is much more impressive. We can search for them.
Insert blood sample into receptacle.
My great destiny. A broodmare for their plans. No choice. No love. I want to be free to choose.
Search complete. Information on this bloodline is restricted to Reverend Mother.
Some secrets are too dangerous for petulant girls.
Welcome. What is the nature of your inquiry?
Shut down. Who have you brought here?
My friend, Mother.
Huh?
A friend. Perhaps a confidant. Maybe even a lover. I want to ask your friend some questions. Like who they are and what they want with you. It works for my husband. Why, Hazimir even told me that it killed Zantara the lion. Stabbed him in the back.
No. No. That isn't true. It can't be true.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
My husband still has a use for this weapon. Very well, sister. You. If I ever see you near my daughter again, there will be no second chances.
Off-worlder. If Noctua has brought you my distrans, then something is wrong. The Fremen live. I know this is no surprise to you. They have withdrawn to the southern hemisphere, not for fear of persecution, but to preserve their secrets.
All right then, keep your secrets.
What's